Welcome to Q&A practice. We'll go ahead and get started with some two-voice. And we'll start with the defense attorney. Ready? Have you ever had any conversations with Wallace Mason? Yes. When did you talk to Wallace Mason? While we both worked for Tilton. Have you ever talked to him since? No. Did you ever talk to him while you were at Tilton about leaving Tilton? No. Did you ever tell him that you were going to leave Tilton and join Victory? No, sir. While you were at Tilton, did you ever tell anybody that you were leaving to work for Victory other than your notice? No, sir. Have you ever, at any time, told anybody to your knowledge that Victory knew everything there was to know about Tilton? No, sir. May I correct that statement? Yes. I recall someone discussing something about Victory, knowing something about Tilton, and it referred to a time when Victory went over Tilton's books, as I understand it, in a proposed merger of the two companies. I don't even recall who made the statement or when it was. Were you an employee of Tilton when Victory did go over the books of Tilton? I believe so. You say there was a proposed merger. This is the rumor I have been told. Who told you that? I believe it was Walter Grant. Have you been told anything else with regard to that proposed merger? No, sir. Do you know anything else about it? No, sir. By rumor or otherwise? No, sir. All right, we'll do some four-voice practice now. And it starts with the defense. Ready? And her name when you met and married her was Lori. Is that correct? Yeah. Lynn, Lori. Would you give me your educational background, please? I completed 8th grade. Where? In South Carolina. Hannah, South Carolina. Since completing the 8th grade, have you had any other formal education? Attended any trade schools or professional training? I took the GED when I came to California and passed that, but I haven't had any other formal education. Have you been convicted of any felonies? I think this accident was a felony. Is that the only felony? Yeah. All right. Mr. Saul, the proceeding we've just begun here is called a deposition. Have you ever had your deposition taken before? Not like this. I was in a traffic accident where somebody rear-ended me several years ago, and I had to go before a hearing like this to state my story. And there was a court reporter present who took it down. I don't think there was a recorder there. They had a referee and myself and the other party. Well, at the risk of repeating some of the things I'm sure you've discussed with your attorney before we started, I want to go over the ground rules for a deposition before we go further. Basically, a deposition is a question and answer session and nothing more than that. I'll be asking the questions and will be waiting for your answers. If your attorney has any questions, he'll ask those. The young lady to your right is the certified shorthand reporter. Do you understand that? Uh-huh. All right, that will conclude our Q&A practice. Thank you.